My husband doesn't want to play my coworker's wedding. Our workplace is smallish with about 50 employees scattered amongst separate departments. A few months ago, I had to speak with a relatively new employee, Jane. She is in a different department than I am, and I rarely have to interact with her. She is a recent college grad, and this is her first job out of college. She normally gives off a friendly vibe, but during my talk with her, she was rather rude and basically insinuated I was stupid with the question I asked. After the interaction, I avoided her, and she has said and done more things in the office that give off entitlement vibes. It's incredibly frustrating. Jane has also recently become engaged and is actively searching for vendors for her wedding. And as karma would have it, my husband has the biggest, most successful wedding band in our state. I help him run the business behind the scenes, but he is talented and is very well known in our area. I was replying to wedding inquiry emails recently when it just so happens Jane had inquired about pricing. She stated in the email she's seen the band play multiple times and, in her words, needs to have them play for her day to be perfect. I don't think she knows the wedding band and singer she wants is my husband. These emails are addressed to something like nameweddingband.com. We have a pretty common last name. I don't go out to see him play much, and he's only visited me a handful of times at work. My husband knows all the work drama and my frustration with this woman, and he doesn't really want me to have to deal with all of her wedding details behind the scenes. Her wedding date is out far enough that he hasn't booked it yet. He also has a calendar on their website with dates that are open so clients can clearly see if the date they want is booked or not. My husband suggests asking for an atrocious amount of money so she will decline herself. I think we should just respond that they won't be a good fit and leave it at that. I want to hear what you would suggest that would be professional for myself and my husband. Update 10 months later. I left it up to my husband about whether to reply to my coworker, Jane, saying he was available for her wedding. We planned to raise the prices for next wedding season regardless, so after much thought, he responded with a quote, and she accepted. My husband told me to ignore all emails from her and he'd handle it himself. I cannot even begin to tell you the sighs my husband made any time he opened an email from her. Most of the emails to him were just chit-chat, nothing to do with wedding planning. It was getting to the point where my husband wouldn't even respond to emails unless they had a question that he needed to answer. For some context, most couples book a band about a year out. There's 5 to 10 emails in the initial booking, but then we crack down on the bulk of the stuff we need from them 2 to 3 months before. So over the course of a year, we receive about 40-50 emails from one couple. Jane sent my husband 109, yes, I counted, emails between February 2023 until September 2023. Now that brings us to a few weeks ago. My husband got a call from the father of the groom, the person financing this wedding, who said that my husband's services were no longer needed and forfeited the deposit. My husband, not very sly at all, asked why, thinking maybe the price was the reason. Nope. Jane apparently has been cheating on her fiancé with someone at my work, and the fiancé called it off. I saw Jane at work a few days later and she seemed fine, though even now I wonder which of our co-workers she has been seeing on the side.